Welcome back to Enderal, Skyrim. In the last episode, we finished our ritual, and we're waiting to take our oath as keepers. I think they said it was the first sigil. Anyway, before I go, let us get dressed, because this is not... I don't know where I got these clothes, actually. So let's get in and change our clothes. I think I'm going to wear these well-traveled set, 4% better sneak and 4 points in stamina. I'm going to put on this necklace that gives me 4% faster mana regeneration. I'm going to wear these magically imbued robes that gives me 10% mana regeneration. And let's put on these torturer's gauntlets, give me 7% damage. One-handed. Need something for my head. Let's see. How about this glance of the well-traveled one? Gives me 7 points in stamina. And that's it, I think. Did I get boots? Yes, I did. Alright, so we should be ready now. We look quite stealthy. Okay, let's go in and see what we need to do.
Well, blessed my...
Hey, it's an aspirant. I kind of got a headache. I need an aspirant. Bad joke. Alright, let's head up here, I think. If I remember right. Some kind of temple.
Walk blessed.
You as well. I think in here.
And you actually believe this could work? It sounds absurd.
I don't believe I know. The mercenary, he might not be the shining knight of Castle Starsound, but he's better than most of your men. I want him, and you will need to convince your true Chesser of it.
Is that so? Very well, I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
Was I supposed to be privy to that?
Prophet, good to see you. How do you feel?
Good to see you as well. Well, I don't know, I'm kind of beat up. Other than that, I feel okay. Thanks for asking.
Good. I never doubted you would pass the test. In any case, all that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
All right. When do we do this? I guess I'm ready.
The ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then. Even if it hurts to lose more time, the cleansing approaches. I can feel it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
Oh, a dream?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else, and it spoke through them. They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless.
I had that dream.
Peculiar. I believe that these beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it.
That's kind of interesting, because I had that very same dream.
You did? That is interesting.
Yes, it is. I just said it
Must
was.
be related to our roles as emissaries. Maybe there is a connection between us.
I mean, like what? Any ideas who or what these beings are?
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind, but they are different from everything I know. In any case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
All right, very well. What's this? You were in prison for a very long time, weren't you? About 30 years?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I don't know. I was just reading these questions here. Where were you kept prisoner?
In an old temple in the northern mountains of Nerim. It was a bastion of our order before Narazul's armies conquered it after the Battle of Triomar. Ironic, I know.
I can't imagine 30 years of imprisonment. Did it leave any scars?
They did. What are
Where'd
you
they
getting
get
at?
these questions? These are the silliest questions. You want me to trust in your leadership. It's only fair that I learn more about you as a person. What?
A fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled remarks. So,
It wasn't
yes,
my
my
fault.
time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious. The worst, however, was the isolation. Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know. From all the suffering there is, it seems so banal. But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it, or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former. For me, it was memories of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak. They reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
Yeah, it figures. How did it feel to be finally free?
Strange. Everything seemed too bright, too unreal. I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures. Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
So what's it like now?
Better. Our mission, my responsibility here as a leader, it has helped me to find my way back into the real world.
Actually, I'm surprised you went straight back to the Order after all that happened. A lot of responsibility to take after such trauma.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a fisherman? If the things I had to live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do. In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve. Now, enough of this. We have business to attend to.
Well, it's fine. I don't know who wrote these questions, but it wasn't my fault. And what's wrong with being a fisherman? People need to eat, too. Nasty old fart. All right. So, for some reason, I guess we have to wait for a day. I don't understand that. The guy just said that he was pretty sure that I would pass the ritual, but yet he isn't prepared to give me my oath. It takes a day to prepare. I guess he wasn't so sure I was gonna finish the ritual.
There you are. Here,
You scared
a letter
me.
for you.
Oh, well, thanks. 10 pennies? Oh, my God. 10 pennies?
What? Oh, that's very generous of you.
I guess it is.
Thank you. Safe
Well,
travels, and may
you're
his light
welcome.
guide you.
Okay, now, be gone with you. Wasn't he a strange little man? All right. Let's see what this letter is. Mysterious letter. My friend, congratulations for passing the trial. You already know how I feel about red cloaks and their, well, let's say, superior attitude. But still, it would rob me of my sleep to know that I didn't congratulate you in person. Should your holy duties allow it, meet me at the old watchtower at the western gate of Ark. Cordially, Jespar. All right, my good old buddy Jespar. I hope he's, well, it's nighttime now. Let's go see if we can find him. It's the west gate of Ark. Let's head west here. I'm gonna have to find some place to sleep too.
What's that?
I've got about half health here.
Yes?
A penny, my son.
I just
Please
gave you a
don't
penny. What
bother
did you
me.
do with it? I think I gave you more than a penny. I mean, I'm a benevolent guy, but geez,
Yes.
every time I walk by. All right, this must be the tower. I hope. Watchtower discovered. This is it. All right. Wonder where I'm gonna. Holy crap! You scared me, Jespar. There you are.
There you are.
I know.
Well,
I
you
just
made
said
it.
that.
So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about this trial and was never sure what to make of it.
It was different for sure. Different than I expected. How come you're still here? I thought you were on a boat to Calais.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
It's Calais.
Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it.
Okay. We got women up there. Maybe a foosball table. Something good to eat. A beer or two. Football game on TV. Anything? What the hell? Where are you taking me? Why do we need to go up here? You want me to go up this ladder? Okay.
There we are. Wait a second. So, wine or pipe?
I think I'll take a pipe.
Chilean Sweetwater Tobacco. 100 times better than what they smoke here. Consider it
What
a
do they
congratulatory
smoke
gift
here?
for passing the trial.
Yeah, I'm curious now what they smoke here. Where are you going? Why do you do that? Oh, he gave me the tobacco. All right, I gotcha.
Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it.
Yeah, I suppose
It's
so.
always sad to see how few people can truly appreciate these things.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell me, my friend, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Arenthiel, is there? And with your abilities, you can make a fortune as a mercenary. Not to mention the danger you put yourself in. Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far.
Actually, I haven't ever thought about it. I just take one day at a time.
So you're taking life as it comes. I like that thought. In any case, it's interesting to see how you've gotten from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this.
Whatever
Kind
this
of reminds
is.
me of a woman I used to travel with, Alicia. No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm.
I
That was
remind
13
you of
years
a
ago
woman?
now. By the wise hermit, time really is merciless.
Well, yeah. How'd you end up traveling with her?
We got hired for the same job. Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing in every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do. Which is why we decided to stick together after that first job. And it went great, at least initially. She was just too intense. That's the right word for it. She wanted everything, and she wanted it at once. The rarest jewels, the most handsome men, the best contracts. If you would have asked her to steal the Golden Queen's crown, she would have done it without hesitation, just for the thrill of it.
Sounds like a troublemaker. Yeah, I take it you guys were a couple.
We traveled together and we had sex, so yes, according to most people's definition of it, we were a couple.
All right, I did need to know about your sex. How long did you how long were you together?
That was, let me think, about 3 years. Yeah, we went to Araziel, Kira, Artwend, and one time we even fought a group of Petrified on Nulay. She fought as ardently as she lived. I don't know how I would have survived that fight without her.
Okay, sounds like you and she weren't that much different.
Oh, yes, she was. I love a good adventure and earthly pleasures, but I can cope without them. I could always tell a difficult job from a reckless one, and that's kept me alive. Lycia pretty much lived by one principle. The more extreme the job, the better. With that attitude, I guess it was obvious that things would go south eventually, one way or the other.
So what happened to her?
Well, she started expecting more from our partnership, our
Ah.
talks, and the occasional sex.
There's sex
So
again.
You either go all the way, or you don't go at all.
Well, what the hell does that mean? Did she expect you to get married? Well, you can turn your back on me?
I wasn't ready for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she wanted something more serious. She wanted love.
Love as she defined it, yeah. Had it been for her, we would have married after that first night.
And what is it that she wanted?
That's a long story. Not one that puts me in a favorable light. At least if you like most people. Let's save that for another time.
Well, you started this conversation. So I guess you split up then?
Split up. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf?
Well, I really don't know, so I'm just going to respond that, nah, I ain't got anybody.
Really? That surprises me. I, for one, have had enough drama to last me a lifetime. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore.
All right, there's that sex again.
Love. People have such wrong-headed expectations, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to finally admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes. Anyway, why don't you tell me a little more about this trial? I heard you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia. What's she like? I've heard some stories about her.
Actually, she's pretty nice and she's cute.
That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can. My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we? I really need to hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword. That is, if Arenthiel or old Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them. Their pay is beyond generous.
Well, that's cool.
I'll see you around, my friend.
All right, good. So, hey, I've leveled up. Risen to level 9, received 5 learning points, 3 crafting points, 1 memory point, and a partridge in a pear tree. Currently, my health is 117, my mana is 122, and my stamina is 95. So, maybe I should bring, let's see, if I add 9 health, my mana's pretty good. My best bet is stamina. Let's take that. All right, and it filled up my health bar. Okay, so let's get down off this tower. I still kind of have to wait a day because it's still the same night. So let's head into town. I had something in here. Let's see, where was it? There was something in the journal about the possibility of buying a home. It seems that there's several unoccupied houses in Ark. Perhaps it would be a good idea to buy one of them. There's no harm in having a refuge. Buy the title deed of a house at Silren and Friends. Silren and Friends. Okay, let's go back into town and take a look at this possibility. Now my stamina's a little bit higher now. I can run a little bit longer, jump a little bit higher. Just like if I had tennis shoes on. Hey, there's the place I bought my horse. Well, my donkey. Well, back in the nobles section of the town, that's a nice statue out there. There is a house here for sale. There's a note on the door. Interested in this house? Then request an audience at Silren and Friends, the bank in which your money is safe. Okay, so we have to speak to a banker, but I'm pretty sure the bank isn't open at this time of night. So I'm going to go look for an inn, get a good night's sleep, and then we'll head to the bank and see if we've got enough money to buy this place.
Monsieur?
Don't monsieur me. I don't know if there's an inn here. Yes, maybe there is. Ark, the Fat Lorraine. What? All right, let's check. All right, see what kind of place this is. Well, this place is,
Yes? What are you doing here?
what's it, your business? Oh, they dance here too, huh? She's not as good a dancer as that other one.
Anyone?
Hello? You the innkeeper?
Malfash's blessings.
Yeah, I'm looking for a room, buddy.
And our room's looking for you. It's Snow Ark Noble Quarter, but it's warm and clean. Want it?
Of course I do. That's why I asked. 10 pennies. I want that money back from that kid.
Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business. We walk the righteous path in here and don't want any trouble.
Right. Of course you do. All
Come
right.
back anytime.
Yeah, I shall. Let's go see if we can find this room. It's not that one. Wow, how far do I have to go to find a room? What would you do if you were drunk? Is this it? I guess so. He wasn't kidding. It isn't much of a bed, is it? All right, it's 5 a.m. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should give us enough time to get the bank open. Let's just go ahead and sleep a full 8 hours. Well, we got a good night's sleep, and we took a short little walk and find ourselves down in the marketplace. What is she doing? Oh, trying to make a little money, are they? So we're in the marketplace. Let's see if we can find this bank. Where would we go? Where would we go?
Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Have you been to, how do they say it?
Can I help you?
Malaya? That's where the petrified live. My dad told me that.
Gee, wow. These guys really talk, don't they? All right, let's see if we can find this bank. What's this? Leather goods. That's not it.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just looking for the bank. Well, she probably could help me, but... All right, it's not here. Not there. I'm lost. Maybe it's on the other side of town here. What's that over there? Did we go over here already? This is it. This is the bank. All right. Let's talk to this fella.
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate?
Yeah, let's do that second thing. Okay, so they do have a house for sale, and it wants me to name the house. Oh, boy. Marriott? I don't know if I spelled that right. Cool. All right, thank you.
Walk blessed.
Yeah,
and
you
don't
as well.
Forget your money is safe with Sylvan and friends.
No.
Exceedingly safe, believe me.
Yeah, I don't believe you. That's why I didn't give you any money. I did not open a vault here. I might have to at some point, but... All right, let's head back to our house, see what it looks like.
These strange faces.
Okay, well, we're back in the Nobles quadrant, or whatever they call it. And there's that statue. That's our view. Let's see if the key works. Welcome to the new housing system. To get into the building mode, either drop a placeable object from your inventory or press Activate Lengthy while aiming at an already placed object. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, look, it's that secure chest. I've seen these all over the place, and I didn't realize this is a magic chest. If we put our stuff in there, it stays in there. If we find another one someplace else, our stuff's still in there. It kind of magically transports to us. So this is our house. This must be the main living area. Got a big fireplace here. And I don't know what this is. I guess it's anything we want to make it. And this looks like some kind of a trophy room. Cool. Got another fireplace in here. Let's take a jaunt upstairs. Alright. There's a bed up here. And a fireplace. Oh, sweet. What's this? Is this the bathroom? And then there's more upstairs. Oh, look, we can stand up here and spit on people. I could put a bed here and put a maid up here. I wonder if I can have a maid. Well, not in the literal sense. Just have somebody to clean up after me. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a good size house. What's this bulletin board over here? Expansion board. What do you want to do? Nothing. Adjust house name. Buy furnishings. 750 pennies. Oh, by golly, I had enough left. Huh? Oh, what happened? Is that all I get for 750 pennies? A stack of wood? Whoa! Oh, sweet! Oh, so this is a workroom. Wow, that was just incredible. Wow. So I've got a workroom and I've got, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Look, Godzilla! Nice paintings. Wow, this is just sweet. This must be the kitchen area. The lighting is incredible. Well, it didn't put anything in the cases, but that's okay. It lit the fire. And it put some animals up on the wall. That's cool. Let's check out upstairs. This is sweet. Oh, just a little setting room. Little reading area. Another little setting room. Oh, this is cool. A music room of some kind. Oh, this was the bathroom. Oh, look, is that the crapper? No, that's a tub. Can we put water in it? How do you put water in it? That's the crapper. No, there's no crapper. And we have some kind of Enderal sublime garb. Really? There's two of them. Well, I'll check that out later. And how did they fix our bedroom up? They put a wolf in here. Oh, and a bear. Bear on one side, a wolf on the other. This is pretty sweet. We can just sit here, drink some tea or hot chocolate. There's some tea or hot chocolate there. This is sweet. Okay, well, I think we still have some time before we can go take our oath. So I'm going to sleep in our nice little bed here. Well, our nice, good-sized bed. I think I'm just going to put a 24 hours in and see if that's enough time that we can go back and take our oath. All right. Take part in the ceremony in the sanctum. So let's head out. This is a really sweet place. Oh, I wonder if they added anything up here. Now why in the hell would you put that up here? Are you kidding? Why would we have that stuff up here? This isn't a barn. Oh, I'm disappointed with the attic. Actually serves no purpose now. Unless that's where we actually go shite. And then we'll just clean the straw up when it gets dirty. Isn't that awful? Alright, here we go.
Now look at that. It's the Prodigy.
Hi. Haven't seen you for a while. Where you been? Hey.
Huh?
How are you? Were you able to find out anything about those mercenaries?
Not much. We haven't yet heard from the keepers old Aranthiel sent overseas, but their armory and weapons seem to belong to an order of mercenaries who normally operate in Nerem or Kira. We'll see.
Cool. How'd you end up in Narazul?
Now look at that. Someone who's actually interested in us as people, rather than in our knowledge about the Pyreans. But it's your lucky day. I really wouldn't mind a good talk right now. Hold on a second. Arizalian Brandy. Vintage 8214.
Oh, sweet.
What do you say? A glass and a good talk? There are a couple of things I wanted to ask you anyway.
Hey, no problem. Always have time for a good-looking gal.
All right, then. When I hear you say that, I don't regret for a second that I never came back to Ostian.
Really?
Even though I've thought about it from time to time.
Where'd she go? What happened here? Oh, there you are. Camera's kind of strange here. You're from Ostian. You look more like a Scarab to me.
Wow. Finally, someone who says it up front. Yeah, I've got some Scarab blood in me, though comparably little in regards to how much it shows. My grandfather, he used to serve in the South Realms Marines. And one day they captured a ship of Scarab raiders, some of them women. Stories say he fell in love with one of them, and yeah, you can connect the dots. But to answer your original question, yes, I'm from Ostian. Though we fled the city around 10 years ago. The right choice, as I probably don't need to tell you. The temple was always a bunch of fanatical fuckheads, but that bastard High Priest Janus gave the word butcher an entirely new meaning.
Well, you tell it as it is, don't you? One more thing about your ancestry. Do you know anything more about the woman your grandfather fell in love with? That's not an everyday story.
I know. And, nah, I hardly know anything about her. Only that they were raiders and that she fled about 2 years after giving birth to me. Poor Grandpa. You should have seen how people reacted to the way I looked. Even as a kid, they always looked at me and my almond-shaped eyes as if they were expecting me to pull out a skull fetish any second and start putting curses on anyone in the vicinity.
I can imagine. Well, Creator's religion was always a brutal in its core. Janus only did what the high priest before him had too many qualms about.
True words. Warriors of the Creator. War against the infidels. The Creator's children don't even sugarcoat how radical their faith is anymore. And still, so many people join their ranks. It's fucking insane. But then again, I guess that's religion for you. Don't think for yourself anymore. Let someone else do it for you. At least it was for my brother.
You have a brother?
I had. He was about 15 years older than me, and was always a troubled child. Rakul. That was his name. You know, my family was very wealthy before we fled. Drapers for generations. The best in Ostian. I suppose that's why my father expected so much from Rakul, since I, as a woman, wouldn't have been allowed to take over the business when my father would have retired.
That doesn't sound right.
But Rakul, he just wasn't made out for it, you know? He was shy and introverted, and never had a hand for money. I can't remember how often Father told him that he was a disgrace to the family.
Well, that's a shame. Then he found his faith and joined the Creator's children, huh?
You can call it that, yes. Looking back, I think the temple only gave him what Father wouldn't. A perspective. The feeling of being needed. He spent almost all of his time in the temple after his conversion, and knew the entire Rania, their holy scripture, by heart. Well, in one day, he announced that simply attending the masses wasn't enough anymore. He would join the temple's warriors.
That sounds kind of strange. He didn't sound like he was a warrior. Sounds like your father miserably failed as a parent. No, that's not. That's kind of rude. Neglected young men without perspective in their lives. The number one choice of any hate monger.
Damn right. That's what these bastards do. They exploit the vulnerability of people like him and indoctrinate them with their fucking bullshit. And once that's done, they send them to fight for their holy causes. In other words, their own interests, like pawns on a chessboard. And if they die, then they call it a fucking honor. I'm sorry, my dame. Your youngest son just died. But don't worry, he's in a better place now, eating grapes and drinking honey. What solace, isn't it? Now, do you have any other neglected children for us? We're running short on material. Damn it, I hate those bastards. Just hate them so much.
Yeah, sounds like it. And I suppose that's what happened to your brother, too. He died fighting for the Creator.
He was slaughtered, hacked into pieces by Chancellor Baratheon's cavalry. That was before the peace treaty. I'd be surprised if they taught him what end of a lance to stab with before they sent him into the field. But, well, I guess that answers the question you asked me up in the temple, doesn't it? I was sick of seeing people using religion for their own ends. Creator, Lightborn, the Great Spirit. Same shit, different name. And you know what? No matter how much chaos the death of the gods caused, I don't regret being a part of it, not in the least. It was the right thing to do. Anyway, I'd say we call it quits for now, okay? It was good talking to you, but I'm dying for a nap. Take care.
Yeah, it's been great. Thanks. Thanks for the brandy. Okay, well, I guess it's time to head... Who's burping like that? My God, the manners. Okay, she's going up to a room. Which inn is this? Okay, this is the inn in the nobles' quarters.
Me.
All righty. Hi, novice. How are you?
Who are you?
Nobody. Sorry. Hello? Are you a guard? No, it's Kalia. Where are you going?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Where is this supposed to lead?
Where's she going? I thought we were supposed to go in and be, well, you know, take our oath. If so, I think she's going the wrong way. Wait a minute. I don't think I go this way.
Finally. Come with me.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Well, wait, what? What? Why am I... What? Is he taking me to where I'm supposed to go, or what? He's got a Schwartz. He's not going to cut my head off, is he?
There. Climb the stairs. Go to the statue and speak with the Grand Master. No idle talking, no stupid gazing. Right?
Okay. Thanks.
Very well. The entire 3rd and 4th sigils are gathered in there, so show some respect. And now, walk blessed, brother.
Okay, well, at least he's treating me right. How'd she get up here? Okay, I'm not supposed to talk. Sorry.
It is time. Come forward, prophet. I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration.
Is he talking about me or that girl?
It a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And I know that what happened 2 years ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong. It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This man, like Novice Sakarish, has shown this readiness. He is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, he faced it and found us. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death. May your light guide me. Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength.
All right, I guess that's it. We took part in
at the temple's forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news.
All right. Can you tell me more about the sigils before we go, though?
Ranks. After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil, and over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the Truchessa and the Grandmaster, me.
Cool. Okay. See you later, then.
Walk blessed.
You as well. All right, let's go get our armor.
Walk blessed.
Kalia, how are you?
And that's it. It feels strange.
What, to be a keeper?
Yes, kind of. You know, for the past 7 years, I have lived for this moment. And now I'm here. It's peculiar. Anyhow, let's talk when there's something new to talk about. Walk blessed, brother.
Okay. So she's just reveling in her ability to become a keeper, I guess. All right, so where's the forge? All right, well, I guess I go get my armor as soon as I can find the forge.